With 8 superhero movies releasing inside of 2021 from the three major studios being Marvel, Sony, and DC, it looks like LEGO is also going to have a big year for LEGO superhero sets and the theme in general. In today's video, I'm going to be going through all 8 major superhero movies that are coming out inside of the year of 2021 and giving you my speculation on whether they'll get LEGO sets or not, the percent likelihood that they'll get LEGO sets, and how many sets they will get if so. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and without further ado, let's get into it, starting with Zack Snyder's Justice League. We'll be going in release order. Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be releasing in March 2021. Do I think we're going to get any LEGO sets of this movie? Most likely not. I'd give it about a 5% chance of happening. My reasoning is that, first of all, the Justice League film was already released, and I know this one is supposed to be vastly different, but the LEGO sets that sold from the first Justice League film absolutely flopped. They were always on discount everywhere. No one bought them, so I don't think they'll do sets of Justice League again. Now, the only way that I can really see a set of this happening is maybe that this year they do a Comic-Con exclusive. However, I don't even know if they'll be doing Comic-Con exclusives this year to begin with, because things aren't looking too good for many major events to happen this year. Also, in March of 2021, the Sony Pictures film Morbius is going to be releasing. Do I think we're going to get LEGO sets of this film? Most likely not. LEGO likes to release their sets for March films inside of January, so I think we would most likely know about it already. However, what LEGO likes to do with the Sony Pictures films that have been releasing recently for superheroes is they like to kind of throw in minifigures from the films inside of comic book based sets. For example, we had Venom minifigures around the time that the Venom film released, and we had Spider-Verse figures around the time a little bit after the Spider-Verse film release, such as Spider-Ham and Spider-Man Noir. So I think it's definitely possible that a Morbius minifigure could pop up inside of 2021 or 2022, and there is a very slim chance that they make him as this year's SDCC figure. After a year's worth of delays, Black Widow is finally going to be releasing in May of 2021. We actually already have 2 LEGO sets relating to this movie, one of which is the Black Widow helicopter pursuit set, which was released in March of 2020, and the other one was the San Diego Comic-Con set, which is near impossible to find. Now, do I think we're going to be getting any more LEGO sets pertaining to this movie? Most likely no. LEGO kind of likes to do these one-off sets for most of these Marvel movies nowadays, where they have one set for the Captain Marvel movie, for example, and they are going to do one set for this Black Widow movie too that has already been released. The Venom sequel, titled Venom Let There Be Carnage, will be releasing towards the end of June of this year. I do think we'll kind of be getting LEGO sets for this film. So let me explain. Basically, there is a leak that says that we are going to be getting a Carnage helmet, kind of like we did for Iron Man last year, which I think is a very weird choice for a set, but I'll get into that once it actually gets officially revealed. But the thing is, I don't know if it will be a tie-in with this movie or if it will be kind of a comic book Carnage, but I don't think it's a coincidence that they just happen to be releasing it 2 months before the movie actually comes out. I think they definitely are releasing it around that time to drive sales up because everyone is hyped to see movie Carnage. I just don't know if it'll be based off of the movie design or not, but it is an 18+ set, so who knows? They could definitely go for it. I don't think that we're going to be getting any box sets with minifigures for this movie, though, so yeah. Shang Chi is going to be the first new character to get his own film in Phase 4. Do I think there will be a LEGO set of this film? Yes, I think there will be 1, maybe 2. The last time we didn't get LEGO sets for a Marvel Cinematic Universe film was all the way back in 2014 for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, so over 7 years ago by the time that this movie releases. I think it'll be very similar to like Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, where it's a brand new character. We get one set based off of it that releases maybe a month or 2 before the movie actually comes out. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they have the set designed and already ready to go, because this movie was originally supposed to come out in February. The Suicide Squad is releasing in August of this year. Do I think we'll be getting LEGO sets based off this movie? No, absolutely not. Never in a million years. LEGO would never put anything with suicide in the title on store shelves. I think a lot of parents would be pretty pissed off if that were to happen. And while I am excited for this movie, I would not get your hopes up for any sets or even minifigures based off of this movie, at least coming from LEGO themselves. The Eternals is another Marvel movie that was sadly delayed a full year and originally supposed to come out in November 2020, but is now coming out in November of this year. Are there going to be Lego sets based off this movie? Yes, 100%. There are already 4 that have been revealed. I don't think we'll be getting any more. I was already very surprised that we got 4 sets based off of a Marvel original movie, but I kind of think they're pulling a Guardians of the Galaxy here, and I think this movie is going to be pretty successful and definitely a surprise on a lot of people's radars. Now, there's a chance that we could be getting some SDCC stuff for this movie. However, I think that's pretty unlikely, and I think it's definitely more likely we see something like that for Spider-Man 3. However, it definitely still is possible. I think the sets will be releasing around September or maybe August of this year. I think they were originally supposed to release January when the movie was slated for February, and even before that, they were meant to slate earlier. It's a whole thing. This movie was delayed a couple times, so I think definitively my prediction is going to be August or September of this year. Spider-Man 3 is going to be releasing in December of 2021, which breaks the July trend for the MCU Spider-Man. However, I do think that we will absolutely be getting Lego sets based off this movie. We got Lego sets for the first and the second Spider-Man movies, so why wouldn't we get sets for the third? I think there are going to be 3 or 4 sets releasing for this movie in October of 2021. Again, all these dates are assuming nothing gets delayed, which I'm pretty sure at least one movie on this list will get delayed. You never know what will happen. So I think that we could also get some really cool minifigures inside these sets, because if you guys haven't heard the rumors about what's going to be in Spider-Man 3, there are going to be some pretty cool characters. I won't spoil anything. However, I don't know if they would release them in the sets before the movie comes out, because Lego likes to kind of avoid spoilery stuff, but maybe they could do something like they do with Star Wars and release some sets in October and then some more spoilery sets in January. So these sets I'm going to be very hyped for, because the Far From Home sets were pretty great in my opinion, and I think Spider-Man gives us some of the best minifigures and sets overall. So as a brief recap for everything I just mentioned in this video, Snyder's Justice League, no. Morbius, maybe a minifigure in the summer. Black Widow, yes, we've already had these sets released. Shang Chi, yes. Spider-Man 3, yes. The Eternals, yes. The Suicide Squad, no. And finally, Venom 2, maybe kinda. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. It was more a speculatory type of thing, and for a lot of these sets we should be getting reveals pretty soon, hopefully, including the Carnage bust I think is going to be revealed the soonest, which I am pretty excited for. So let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed or not, and which movie you're the most excited for. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on Thursday. Yasta, out.